Hi, it's Tessa and we're here today to make some homemade salad dressings. I played around with ways to film this and my front-facing camera was the best I could come up with. So I'm going to go with that. I hope you can see everything. This is a work in progress. I never really made anything in the kitchen before, but we're going to get healthy and make our own dressings. I'm making two today. The first is honey mustard, so I'm sorry, but I'm going to stand up and you're going to see my stomach for the rest of the video. So let's get started. I have a bowl and a whisk. This is honey mustard, so you're going to need 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. So I have Hellmann's Light Mayo. This is what we always use. And I'm going to get a spoon out. Now I'm missing my 1/4 cup. So I'm just going to use a cup measure. And I think a 1/4 cup is 4 tablespoons. I could have probably not even used this part, but... So we're going to put that in a bowl. I could have just put 4 tablespoons in the bowl. That was kind of dumb. Alright, so there's that. Then we need 1 tablespoon of prepared mustard. And I'm just using French's mustard. And I have a 1/2 tablespoon here. And the key to, what am I going to do? I don't know. Shake this mustard up here. I'm going to get out another measuring spoon. 1 tablespoon of mustard. I'm going to put this in here. I always make homemade dressings, but I've never made homemade honey mustard before. So there's a 1/2 tablespoon and another 1/2 tablespoon. I'm going to put that right in there. Next, we need to put in a tablespoon of honey. And the key to getting your honey to not stick so much to your spoon is to spray it with Pam. Just a light spraying of Pam. Help the honey come out better. And I'm just using this Ambrosia Honey Company honey because it has the squeeze tube. I don't like the teddy bear honey. I'm not a fan of clover honey. So I'm going to squeeze this in here twice. So that's 1 tablespoon. And can you see this? How the honey just slides right out of there instead of sticking to your measuring spoon. So that is a good tip for that. And then another tablespoon of honey. Slide that on in there. And then we're going to add a 1/2 tablespoon of lemon juice. And I'm just going to use the same, and I'm just using the real lemon juice. So we're going to have a 1/2 tablespoon of that. And that's all for the honey mustard. So now we're just going to whisk. Let me clear all this out of here so you can actually see what I'm doing since I have everything covered up now. Clear this all out. Put these in the sink. Excuse my butt. And I'm just going to use a whisk and we're going to whisk this all together and give it a couple minutes. You know, whisk it really good. Get it all incorporated. I hope this tastes good as I need to use it for the week. Just going to whisk this up. It smells good. Get that honey incorporated. It's sticky. I was going to make this in my NutriBullet, but the NutriBullet is kind of hard to clean, especially sticky and oily stuff, so I didn't want to use it because I use that for my juices in the morning. It's so weird you're not seeing my face. So we're whisk, whisk, whisk. Okay, that's what it looks like. And I'm going to taste it and see what it tastes like. I found this recipe last night online. Perfect. Tastes like a Texas Roadhouse. Alright, I'm going to put a lid on that and I'm going to pop it in the fridge and we're going to get started on our second dressing. So I'm going to pop this in the fridge because I'm going to come back after this and show you what I'm going to do with these. So I'm going to put this in the sink and grab a clean whisk and another bowl. This is my clean bowl. And we are going to make Catalina dressing. And I've made this before and it is so good. I'm cutting the recipe in half because the last time I made it was so much. So the first thing we need is 1/8 of a cup of ketchup. And I'm going to use this. So Heinz ketchup because that is the only ketchup I will eat. I'm going to have 1/8 of a cup of ketchup. And we're going to pour that in the bowl. Then we need 1/8 of a cup of sugar. And 1/8 of a cup of sugar is 2 tablespoons. So we're going to use 2 tablespoons of sugar. And my sugar here. And need another tablespoon. How come nothing is where I want it? I'm so prepared, can you tell? Tablespoon, tablespoon. Okay. In the dishwasher. Tablespoon, 2 of them. 1 and 2. Then we need 1/8 of a cup of vinegar. And I buy my vinegar in jugs because I use it all the time. This is just great value. It's almost empty. So another 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Hopefully there's 2 tablespoons in here. Okay. Next is 1/4 of a teaspoon of paprika. And I have the McCormick smoked paprika. And I'm not measuring this. It's just a 1/4 of a teaspoon. So I'm going to put it in my hand. Just like that much. Put that in. And 1/8 of a teaspoon of Worcestershire. I use the Lee & Perrins Worcestershire because it's gluten-free. And that's just like a tiny drop of that. And then we're going to mix everything together after I add a smidge of salt and pepper. This is just the McCormick Grinders salt and pepper. A little bit of each of those. And we're also going to slowly add in canola oil, 1/4 of a cup of canola. I just put it in this container that had the ketchup in it. So we're going to whisk this together. Like I said, I didn't want too much this time. Last time I had way too much. Okay, so we're going to whisk that. And we're going to slowly add in the oil because you want it to incorporate. So add it in slow. There's nothing like homemade dressings. Now that I'm gluten-free, I have to have my dressings gluten-free, so it's easier for me just to make them homemade. I'm going to taste it, make sure it tastes okay. All right, tastes good. That is our Catalina. And it looks like Catalina, and it's nice and thick and incorporated. I'm also going to put a lid on this and pop it in the fridge. Now, I'm going to come back with the next video, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to assemble my salads for work this week. So I'm going to clean up this mess and come back with salad fixins. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.